And that's the end of this video, guys. Thank you for watching. No, I'm just kidding.
Hiya!
Why, hello there, Monami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. And here's some chance time. What's that? Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is going to give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck, show these jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long, it'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. Then... I'm Usumi, magical miracle girl Usumi. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Boop. Thanks, really glad we had that.
I'm Monami.
Oh,
Once
Christ.
again, I've been put in such an unreasonable situation.
No one cares.
Seriously, he's like the king of unreasonableness. Why did it turn out like this? We were supposed to have a fun, friendly school trip, but it turned out all bloody instead. No, this definitely cannot be allowed. That's why I want you to remember this. Everyone, do your very best.
I can't stand the friendship circle.
And don't forget to save frequently.
The reason the killer did an imitation murder is a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence. Does something like that even exist?
Huh. It suddenly got quiet in here.
It's because you spoke, Nagato.
Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
I wish you could too.
Man, this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dandy if they had gone ahead and killed me too. If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why didn't they do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that.
Seriously, just shut up already! Shut up forever!
But I'm thinking about it again, and he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because they didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? That's only because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyoko's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
I brought this up.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape. Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate it.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
I'm saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
That's what I said!
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but...
And I also said the movie was irrelevant.
It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details? Like what?
Like, for example, why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
She wanted to tie her sash. Why did Hyoko go to the music venue?
So, you're saying the truth behind Hyoko's murder is hidden?
I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My 4 dark devas of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hiyoko went to the music venue, if that's the key to all this. I need to find that out no matter the cost. That it's Sonia's account that's the bullet here. Shit. I don't have it. I would have thought it would have been the bullet here. God damn it.
Hiyoko go to the music venue? There's no way he'd know that.
It's not true. Sonia's account would tell us.
Maybe the killer summoned her.
If that's not it, maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, she didn't get abducted.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
She was guided by the will of causality.
Maybe the hotel room key will do it? I need to find out why Hiyoko went to the music venue first.
Why did Hiyoko go to the music venue?
Maybe the killer.
If that's maybe she got a no. She went of her own free will.
Yeah, okay, I guess we just have to agree with the Sonia again in this case. It seems more fitting that Sonia's account would fit here.
She went to the music venue of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Hiyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the despair disease, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
She left because she couldn't tie her
There's
sash.
no way she got abducted.
Hiyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out.
If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Hiyoko got abducted.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? Then something like that.
I won't move.
What are you? Akane, what are you doing?
Are you saying my gut was wrong?
Yes.
This will be my first and last highlight of the day. Why won't you just let me shine already?
Because you're dumb. You have no place in the class trial.
No! That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now.
Oh. If I was Hajime, my rebuttal to this would just be me literally sighing my shoulders like...
Hiyoko was locked inside her room, right? She definitely got abducted or the killer forced their way into Hiyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her! The girl is so small and weak looking. And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hiyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono, remember? It's more likely that Hiyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
There's no reason for the killer to put the key in Hiyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on! Try remembering Hiyoko's body. Her kimono. There's only one
Fuck.
reason her kimono would be that messed up. She fought the killer.
This isn't... Oh, that's it. Never mind. Nailed it. Totally. Fucking calculated. Got it. I knew it.
The reason Hiyoko's kimono
I was gonna do
messed
that
up
for the
was
last
because
one.
She wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Hiyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it.
That's why the kimono was tied backwards, because she was just looking at the fucking mirror to tie it.
Then the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't because she thought the killer.
It's because she's dumb and couldn't tie her fucking tie.
Yeah, she went to the venue on her own just to fix her messed up kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
I mean... if you want, sure.
Hajime, now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something something.
It was a good idea when I said it, but once Soda said it, it felt a little... yeah. Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Hiyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hiyoko with that information.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way I could have predicted when she would arrive.
Don't go doubting Miss Sonia, you cretin. I'll put you and your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I could do that while you're wearing them.
Gundam, please stop! For his sake.
Huh? What do you mean, for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
She was wrong place, wrong time.
The only thing I can think of is, it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
It probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki.
It's almost like I said that before the class trial.
Most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head, and without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for their crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the movie to falsify the murder sequence.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
Then what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cunning this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan.
This figure be looking fit. Yeah, you right.
Do you have any ideas?
Damn, we don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey Nagito, any ideas?
So why would you ask him?
Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet?
Oh, am I allowed to speak?
No.
I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me.
So what do you think?
I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene.
She was just told to commit suicide because she was guilty. Or she had gullible syndrome.
But now I remember. There was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
You know, we already finished talking about that a while ago.
Huh? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then.
Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place she kept walking around.
That's strange. That's very strange.
This is strange? What's strange?
I see, it's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints, there's still an important clue left that we completely overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Then why weren't there any footprints on the... stepladder?
I can prove it with this! If Ibuki used the stepladder to hang herself, it's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
Huh? There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all.
You noticed such a small detail! How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
Some would say the ultimate detective. What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. That's why you brought up the suicide topic after all this time. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't underestimate.
But didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki climbing the stepladder? Then I think there's no doubt that she really did climb it. Unless there was something funny about that video.
I see. So there was some kind of trick arranged in that video,
But that's something only Hajime would know, since he's the only one who saw that video.
So, just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery surrounding this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth is all up to me. It's almost as if I have to do everything!
Hajime, I leave it in your hands.
As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll definitely try.
There was some hidden clue in that video. I should have seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. So I'm the only one who can do it. Wait, where was that entrance from? The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know from the debates thus far, I should be able to figure out what's strange. There's no hair. The hospital gown, huh? Based on what I saw in the video, I don't think that looks suspicious.
Damn it!
Can we not say that the hair? The rope she hanged herself with. Based on what I saw in the video, I don't think...
Damn it! Here!
No blood on the stepladder yet?
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. It was completely clean.
That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Hiyoko should have already been dead by that point.
Even so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. The stepladder in the video was completely bloodless.
There's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I could think of is...
It's possible those two stepladders were completely different.
There were two stepladders at the beginning of this, before we had this.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
But where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music venue.
Then one of the stepladders was somewhere other than the music venue. What do you mean?
There was one in the hospital.
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video isn't the
Oh, is it
only thing
vegan?
that's different.
Is it?
Am I right? That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder isn't the only thing that's different. Gamer Girl said that the stepladder was at a different place, but if that's the case, the thing that's different between that video and the actual scene of the crime is that thing, the place where the killer did something. The conference room. No! Conference. No? What's the difference between the video I saw and the actual... How do I spell? F. I. M. Nope. L. Film. Oh. I don't know how to spell. Filming. G. Filming. G. L. Lighting. Filming lighting. Fuck. Nope. Pressed the wrong button. Oh, this dude just missed. Lighting. Where's the L? I'm not getting another L. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not getting another I still. So it must not be I. Location. Okay, thanks, chat. A. Now I need T. Fuck! Can't wait to do that again. Everyone doubts me! It's Hajime. We figured it out. We put it together. But Hajime is not the blackened.
This is my...
Yep.
We will never give up.
Thanks. Give me that full health thing. Never gonna get that achievement for not restarting. Fucking Hangman's Gambit. This game is the worst. Filming location. L. M. I. N. I need a G, thank you. L. Now I need an O. Now I need a C. Now I need a C. Thank you. Now I need an A. Now I need T. Now I need I. I hit the wrong button. I don't care. And... wait, what? Did I not hit it? Oh, I need an O. Spelling's hard, man. Damn it! Now I wasted that one. And now I can hit this as well. Jesus.
Got it.
Hangman's Gambit's really fun. I enjoy playing Hangman's Gambit. Wow.
That's right. Besides the stepladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
Well, Caden.
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
The hospital monitor is supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know?
Then, there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us that they filmed the video at the music venue and somewhere else, they used the black curtain. What did the killer do to that surveillance camera unit? Oh, for a second? I thought it was gonna make me do another Hangman's Gambit. Oh, we haven't gotten an A yet in this game, dude. Don't you worry. We've gotten... Well, no, we didn't get the first trial right. We did get the second trial right, though. And I think we're about to get the third one right, that it's Soda is the killer. Which part of the surveillance camera unit did the killer tamper with? Did we do good? Nope. Shit. The camera. Okay. We've done this twice now. Why are the guys trying to... I was looking at chat and then fell off the fucking cyber world, I guess. You get so slow if you don't hold control. I'm getting nauseous. Please stop. Did the killer tamper with the camera at the music venue or at the hospital? At the hospital. Wait, no. It was the music venue one, right? Because they brought the music venue to the hospital. Yeah. That question's confusing. Who texted me? Fuck. I got texted. That was not fair. Oh, I'm getting so nauseous. Oh, I can't do this. Oh god, please stop. Oh no. Let's not. Can we not? Can I just go back to the class trial, please? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That was bullshit and you know it. What did the killer do with the camera from the music venue's surveillance camera unit? They took it with them. Are we done? Yay!
It's all coming together.
I can't deal with those spins, man. I'm feeling sick now.
That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. With it, they made me think it was a live feed from the venue, when it was actually from somewhere else.
Then only the monitor was left in the music venue?
Yes, at least when I first discovered Ibuki's body. But when Hyoko's body appeared, the killer probably put the camera back too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
Thanks, Akane. I forgot how fucking useful you were for the class trial.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
Well, that's true, but... in order to hide that the camera was missing, the killer did one more thing to the remaining monitor.
The thing the killer did to the remaining monitor was...
I see! The killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you wouldn't be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that.
And the moment Hajime left the music venue, the killer put back the camera they took.
And they destroyed it and left that in pieces as well.
It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
It's fine to report it in the hospital.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue is amazing enough.
Which means even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like this was at the music venue? The only possibility is that place inside that building. Are you kidding me? It's conference room. I'm bitter about this. I hit the wrong button again. Oh. I'm not happy. N. I need an N. I need an N, thank you. F. E. Damn it. R. Don't care. E, right? That's an E. That's an F. N. C. Now I need E. And then R. Now I need another O. Now I need M. I'm so tilted I'm going through this real fast.
I got it!
Wow, that was fun. The commentary was great during that scene.
It was filmed at the hospital's conference room.
Huh? Conference room?
Don't act surprised, Soda.
But the hospital and the music venue look completely different.
Only if you're dumb.
That's exactly why the killer did something to make those two places resemble each other.
To make the conference room look like the music venue, the killer went ahead and did some work. I've got to make it clear what that work was. It's the curtain. Scrap of thick paper. It's the music venue curtain.
There's no way the conference room and the music venue look the same.
Which place resembled the other? Did the conference room look like the music venue?
Yes.
Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
Shit.
Or did they make some kind of set?
Yes.
Or they might have tampered with the camera.
No.
I still can't believe he mixed up the filming locations.
Shut up,
You're
Akai.
pretty stupid.
You're one to talk! In order to make the hospital conference room resemble the music venue, what did the killer do? I should figure that out first.
There's no way the conference and the music venue.
Which place resembled? Did the conference room look like the music venue? Or did the music venue look like the conference room?
It was this one.
That must be it! What the killer did was make the music venue, the crime scene, look like the conference room.
Yes.
They did that by using the black curtain hanging at the back of the stage.
Uh-huh.
From what I remember, there used to be a really flashy curtain. But after the incident, it somehow became a plain black curtain that didn't seem to be the right size.
That's right! It's so half-assed, just like Monami.
Oh yeah? Well, your face looks stupid.
Fucking got him!
That curtain was hung so the music venue would look like a conference room? In actuality, even though the curtain in the conference room doesn't stand out, it is a black light blocking curtain that's long enough to reach the floor.
I see. The conference room. Indeed, the floor of that room is the same color as the music venue stage. So the killer chose the conference room because they realized the floor matched.
Shit. Soda wouldn't have known what the conference room looked like, would he? He didn't really get a chance to look at the floors. Means it is Mikan, isn't it?
Matching floors, matching curtains. I guess it makes sense you'd mistake the two.
But that's not all. There should be something else the killer did to tamper with the evidence. Probably.
Something else the killer did to make the music venue look like a conference room.
I can prove it with this. You're referring to the candle in the music video, right? In the video I saw, a candle was used for lighting. But if you think about it, that's pretty strange. The music venue has good lighting, so there's no reason to even use candlelight.
But wouldn't they have done it to make it feel creepier?
That might have been another reason, but the main reason was probably to tamper with evidence. The lighting in the conference room and the music venue are so different. They couldn't be used during filming. That's why the killer used a candle as film lighting instead.
Which means... Are you saying the candle in the music venue wasn't actually used?
That candle was likely placed there.
And
just to make
Akane
you think it was the same
couldn't
candle
find
that
her
was used
hospital
in the
gown.
video.
With candlelight, you can't see things in that much detail. Maybe they were going for that effect. With that cheap-ass camera, it won't capture much in a dark area.
As long as this all matches up, it should be no problem to say this is decided. The video I saw wasn't filmed at the music venue. It was actually filmed at the hospital conference room.
If I'd found proof that evidence in the conference room was altered, we would have reached an answer sooner. But it appears the killer already covered that up, so I didn't find anything when I went there.
Shit. Is it Mikan or Soda? Those are still the only two suspects. Damn it.
But there's no mistake. That's the only place within
That's
the
not my
connection
point,
range of the
Pokosama.
surveillance camera.
The motel would have been too far, and the interior design of the movie theater is too distinctive.
But this must be a surprising turn of events for Hajime. You never suspected that the video you saw in the hospital was being filmed in the conference room.
The incident isn't happening at the scene of a crime, it's occurring in the conference room.
I feel like I've heard Bayside Cops say that before, isn't it the other way around?
If Ibuki's hanging video was filmed at the hospital's conference room, then was Ibuki killed at the conference room too?
No, that's not possible. Right after Hajime saw that video, he discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue.
The video was filmed at the conference room, but Ibuki's body was at the music venue. Which means there was a fake somewhere. That fake must have been...
I see! The person wearing the hint bag in that video wasn't Ibuki. It was the killer pretending to be Ibuki. The killer put on a hospital gown, wore a hint bag on their head, and was only pretending to be the victim.
By that time, the real Ibuki must have already been killed.
The actual time of death must have been earlier. probably around midnight or dawn to avoid witnesses.
If they took Ibuki
No, it
and
couldn't have
the
been
music
Mikan
venue
then.
to the hospital to kill her, there's no way it happened during the day.
So that's what happened, and no matter how quickly I ran, it was impossible for me to rescue Ibuki. At that moment, I was already in the killer's trap. And the one who set the trap for me was...
But why did the killer go to the trouble of making a fake video just so Hajime could go to the crime scene?
The reason the killer made a fake video. There's only one possibility I can think of. If I examine that possibility thoroughly, then naturally the killer's identity will reveal itself.
Huh?
You fiend! Are you saying you already know who the killer is?
It's Mikan. She needs me out of the hospital. So she can move the body. That's right, I should already know. I should have already known who the killer is.
You're the only one! You're the killer, aren't you?
Damn it! Damn it, I was fucking right. I wanted to be wrong, but I was right.
Like I said, aren't you the killer who murdered Ibuki and Hyoko?
Killer? Huh? I'm the killer? What is this?
Hey, don't you think that's kinda impossible?
No, I don't.
A chick like her as the killer? She couldn't even kill a fly. In fact, the fly would probably kill her first.
Now, if she had despair disease, it'd make her the opposite of who she is.
She's right! A clumsy slowpoke like me killing someone? That's completely out of the question.
But we're the only ones. Thanks to that video, we're the only ones who have the advantage of an alibi.
An alibi? Was that the killer's goal?
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, you guys brought that up earlier. Only Hajime and Nikon have an alibi.
It's just a coincidence.
But you're the only one who could have filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Yep.
Is that also a coincidence?
Shouldn't you get... She lied at the beginning of the class trial.
That time, you said you were going to the on-call room, but you actually went to the conference room. That's when you put on a hospital gown that you prepared in advance, put the bag on your head, and began filming.
And that's why Kane couldn't find any extra hospital gowns.
By doing that, you made up a video that showed Ibuki trying to hang herself at the music video. And showed that to me.
Damn it.
Furthermore, I saw that video at the hospital lobby. If someone wants to go to the conference room from outside, they have to pass through the lobby.
So it's impossible that someone who wasn't already in the hospital went to the conference room to film.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, the others in the hospital, Kane and I, were both delirious from the despair disease.
So that must mean...
Please, wait a second. What are you saying? I'm the killer?
Yes.
That's impossible. There's no way I can kill someone.
It's not literally impossible. Can't you give a better defense than that?
Just shows she can't even do that.
Hey, you sure this chick is really the killer?
Wrong! It's totally wrong! It's not what you think!
Just like Akane said, it is really hard to tie it all together. I mean, Mikan is the killer?
I agree. It is truly difficult to believe someone could be killed by such a slow-witted woman.
Wow, you said woman with a little bit of venom there, Gundam.
That slow-witted remark is not necessary.
It's fine. I've been like this for a long time. In a tournament for social punching bags, I'd easily win first place with my soft reputation. Even I can't deny that. How many
what do you say, Hajime?
Do you still believe this woman is the killer?
Yeah.
Do you hate me that much, Hajime?
No.
Hajime!
Everyone's ganging up on me. Tricks aside, logic aside, is she really capable of doing something like this? Could it be I'm the one making a mistake? No, in fact, it'd be much easier if I was wrong. If I had this much doubt about someone I've spent so much time with...
Can you hold on a minute? Well, I know I'm being intrusive and all, and I mean, I have no place to say this.
He's gonna say the despair disease, but I should have done it.
I missed all of the critical parts, and I doubt I have anything worth
Just
saying.
get on with it. Steal my fucking glory, why don't you?
What are you saying?
But still, there's definitely no way I can overlook the killer this time. I thought it was suspicious all along, from the very beginning. Investigating with the suspect in mind creates a different result than investigating with no leads.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Well, thanks to that, I was able to discover a truth that nobody else knows. Are you serious? I've been so focused on everybody else in this trial, but I guess now's a good time to say it, right?
You better not have kept quiet on purpose. This isn't a game, you know.
Actually, this is a game!
It's called Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair.
Please don't say such controversial statements.
Well, what do you know, Nagito?
Well, it's nothing big, really. Only a small, decisive clue that points to the killer.
Dang! That's a huge deal!
A decisive clue. Does something like that really exist?
Let's take a look, shall we? Regarding the rope Ibuki was dangling from. This rope was supplied by the supermarket, right? There weren't any ropes inside the music venue.
Again with the supermarket? That place is a hotspot for criminal goods.
It's the Deus Ex of this game. The Deus Ex Machina.
If they got it at the supermarket, that means it was brand new, right?
What's wrong with that?
I want you to take a close look at this rope. And keep in mind that it's brand new. Near the middle of the rope, it's frayed, as if it was rubbed strongly. But why is it like this? The loop Ibuki used to hang herself is on one end of the rope, and the part of the rope that hung from the baton lighting is on the other end.
Hey, you're taking too long. What's wrong with the rope being frayed?
It means, well, from what I can infer, I think the rope was used like this. The killer wrapped the rope around Ibuki's neck, pulled both ends at full strength, and strangled her. The center of the rope is frayed because that's the part they used to strangle Ibuki.
God, I've been listening to you for a while, and it sounds like you knew about this rope clue all along. What exactly did you say to me during your investigation?
So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place.
Not everyone cooperates at a class trial. Those who lie and conceal the truth will obviously be here too. Just like this case's killer. I was just copying them a little bit.
I said he was wrong!
More importantly, what was all that about the rope? The killer strangled Ibuki. And then?
And then, I finished speaking.
How is that a decisive clue?
Huh? You didn't notice it? I thought I made the decisive clue very clear.
Nagito's words contain a decisive clue. Is that really true? Well, let's do this shit again.
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
Oh!
That's basically the same thing.
AC
Though hanging
temperature.
and strangling seem similar, they're very different. The scars they leave would look different too.
Scars? You mean the rope burn, right?
But we believed it was from a hanging. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know. Obviously, we'd assume it was a hanging.
The Monokuma file complicates this too. It never specified hanging or strangulation.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Ibuki's true cause of death was strangulation. That fact is the decisive proof that will lead to the killer. Is that true?
Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the...
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Scars?
But we believed it was. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
Nope. Okay. I think it's the AC thing.
Crap!
Somewhere, though. I have to use this somewhere.
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the...
Though hanging and the scars they leave...
Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone? The body at the crime scene was hanged, you know.
Come on. Come on!
Crap!
It's the
Ibuki
AC
didn't die, but
temperature.
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the...
Though hanging and the scars they leave...
Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone? The body at the crime scene. Obviously, we'd assume.
The Monokuma file it never specified hanging or strangulation.
Fuck! Just as I surmised, they keep... Alright, fuck out of here.
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave...
Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone? The body at the crime scene. Obviously, we'd.
The Monokuma file it never specified.
Whoever misunderstood is to blame.
Okay, we're gonna try.
Ibuki didn't die from
Wrong
hanging.
bullet. Damn it!
She was strangled to death.
That's basically the same thing.
Though hanging and strangling, the scars they leave would look different too.
Crap! Ibuki didn't die from hanging. She was strangled to death.
I'm just gonna start firing and everything. Like whatever.
Ibuki didn't die. She was strangled to death.
That's basically the...
Though hanging and the scars they leave...
Scars?
But we believed it. Why would that be?
Did we fall for someone's lie?
There we go.
That must be it. So that's
Only
what
Meekin would know the
happened.
AC
Falling for
thing,
the
though.
killer's lie this whole time.
So I was right on that. There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? She had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself. I'm gonna get a B. That's fine. I haven't gotten an A yet in this game, I don't think.
You said Ibuki hanged herself, but that was a complete lie, wasn't it, Mikon?
That is... Well...
You told us the wrong cause of death. You lied, didn't you?
You should have been able to tell the difference between hanging and strangling just by looking.
And she didn't confirm the autopsy or the times of death because of the temperature.
You, Mikon, the ultimate nurse.
Please wait! First of all, I'm not a coroner, so I don't have the medical knowledge to identify injuries like that. That's why it's not my fault if I made a mistake.
You are right. And you have been a great help to us so far.
But even a drunk medical student can notice the difference between a hanging and strangulation.
I'm not taking her side or anything, but being clumsy and unskilled in this area could lead to a mistake.
He's totally right. I'm such a clumsy mess, and I got so careless.
Mikon nursed me till I got better. There's no way I'm gonna doubt her.
Don't you think her devotion to nursing is what helped her draw Ibuki to her death?
Huh?
And if not, her symptoms were still very serious and caused her to believe what anybody told her. It wouldn't surprise me if she willingly followed Mikon because she was nursing her.
So Mikon volunteered to nurse us? Cause she was planning to do this all along?
That's a little... Aren't you like the thief who suspects everyone else of being thieves?
I'm not a criminal. Mikon is. I mean, she's a killer, you know.
Shit, now because he's saying it, I'm doubting that she's the killer.
You've got it all wrong. Please forgive me.
I'm sorry, but there's no way I can forgive you. I just can't forgive this crime at all.
It's Soda.
Forgiveness or not, we still have not decided if Mikon is the killer.
I see. You guys are kind. Well, if that's the choice everyone makes, then the only thing I can do is back off, I guess. But is that really okay? Is that everyone's hope?
You're friggin' annoying! If you keep talking, I'm seriously gonna beat you up!
But I'm really not the killer. There's no way I'm capable of killing someone.
He's here to mislead.
Is that really true?
Stop it already! That's enough!
No. I'm still convinced the despair disease. Nagato has me having second thoughts just because he's a fucking liar.
I can't stop.
Won't stop.
I don't want to do this either. Of course I don't want to do this. But I need to do this.
You doubt your friends?
That's not it. I suspect them because I want to believe them.
What does that mean? That doesn't make sense.
What the hell does that mean?
I don't think belief and doubt are necessarily opposites.
Huh?
I do doubt her, but I still want to believe her. Belief lies at the heart of that conflict. 'Cause if there's no room for doubt, then there's no reason to believe, is there?
Don't say deep stuff. I don't really get it.
If you want to believe in someone, you need to overcome doubt first. Belief without doubt is simply a lie.
Fine. Do whatever you want. I won't stop you anymore.
Huh? Is that all you can say?
Shit! Me can snap! She's the killer! Oh, fuck!
Ah, so in the end, you're all just a bunch of bullies, huh?
Oh no!
Justifying your actions with fancy words. Making excuses for why it's not really your fault.
And this is why Hiyoko died. Bitch was a fucking bully, and Mika doesn't tolerate any of that bullying bullshit.
Everyone always treats me like that. Always. It's all her fault. She's the one with the problem. I'm done with that. You hear me? I'm done.
Hey, Mikon!
It's not fair. It's not fair. 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 Why won't you forgive me? If you did something wrong, you'd forgive yourself right away. What did I do? Why won't anybody forgive me?
Is acting like this your strategy now? This is... Plus, to be honest, I've run out of ideas. How can we get you to admit? That's the issue.
If we don't have any clues, why don't we have her give us some? I'm the same as Hajime. I don't want to doubt any of my friends. But still, the truth is one of us murdered two of our friends. That's why we gotta stick with this until the very end, so we can finally break these chains of despair.
Gamer girl.
Hey Mikon, can I ask you one last thing? If If you're not the killer, then who fabricated that video Hajime watched?
Like I said, it obviously wasn't me.
Can you prove it?
Prove it? Wait.
Do you have any proof that I'm the one who fabricated that video?
Ah, that's right. Show me your proof. Because you're just assuming the video was filmed at the conference room. Treating me like a killer based on an assumption. Just because I was at the hospital. That's totally crazy. I didn't do anything wrong. Why does everybody always hate me? Please, just forgive me already.
Is this broad really okay? She's emotionally unstable.
No, she hasn't been okay this whole time.
I'm not the killer. The video. I never filmed that video.
It seems she finally started arguing for us. But the only one who can find the hole in her argument is you, Hajime. So, I'm going to leave this to you once again.
Of course, I have to be the one to do it. Could it be? Was this Chihaki's goal all along? She's saying everyone's fate depends on me, the only person who saw that video.
Why do you get to decide I'm the killer? Where's your proof? Please, forgive me already!
I mean, I forgive you. Hiyoko was a fucking bitch, and she definitely should have died, and I'm very proud that you killed her, but I don't want to die, so you gotta go. I'm the one who has to do it. I'm the one who's going to finish this. And now do we use the AC unit? Yeah. Meekin's a counter AC temperature. I think that's the only one.
I'm not the killer!
Shot with AC.
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different body types.
No, they don't.
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
There's no way you'd be able to make out her body type! So please forgive me already!
Hajime, pay close attention and listen well. You're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
Wait. No, fuck.
Damn it!
What am I doing? Wait, what am I doing?
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else other than you who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had on?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly...
Is that really? You could tell her body type under the hospital just from that video? Just from that camera angle?
Nope, that's not it. What am I disagreeing with here?
Damn it!
Their heights are slightly different, but you wouldn't notice the height difference with no scale of
Can't think
reference.
of anybody else
Or no
other
frame
than
of
you
reference in a video like that.
who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any proof? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown? Or could it be the hospital?
Thanks, Avoidable.
Is that really? You could tell her body just from that. There's no way you'd be so please for Hajime. Hey, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake.
I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody else who could have filmed that video.
Do you have any? Is the hemp bag on her head the proof? Is the hospital gown she was wearing suspicious? Or could it be the hospital slippers she had?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly have different...
Is that really your proof? You could tell her body type under the hospital gown? Just from that video? Just from that camera angle? Just from that dim candlelight?
Is it camera angle?
Hajime, you're the only one who can point out the killer's mistake. I'm not the killer!
We can't think of anybody who could have filmed that.
Huh? Is the handbag off? Is the hospital gown she was... Or could it be the hospital slippers?
Ibuki and Mikan clearly...
Is that really your... You could tell her body type just from that camera angle.
Yeah.
I'll shoot through that contradiction.
That one took a little bit.
Nikon, you've committed a major mistake.
Mistake?
As I said before many times, I'm the only one who saw that video.
What's wrong with that?
She misspoke, just like Mondo did.
But I never said anything about the camera angle. So how can you say anything about the camera angle as if you saw that video yourself?
The only reason Mikan knew the camera angle Hajime had seen is because you're the person who actually filmed that video. Is that right?
This is your just reward. The more desperately you argue, the deeper you dig yourself into a hole. You lied, didn't you?
You serious? Is it true, Mikan? Did you kill Hiyoko and Ibuki? Forgive me!
Huh?
Okay, that's weird. That's eerie. Not a fan of what's happening here.
I was wrong. Wrong. No, that's not it at all.
That's not it?
I mean, it's impossible.
Impossible?
You know that hemp bag Ibuki was wearing when she died? Try remembering the tote bag instead. Ding! I totally remember now.
What the heck's wrong with her? She's getting weirder by the minute.
That tote bag, isn't it the same one that girl was wearing in the video?
How do you know so much about that video?
Who cares about that? More importantly, did you know that bag is a limited item that was sold at the movie theater? Hajime saw it too, didn't you? You remember the Usami decal on it, right? Whoopsie! Don't worry about it. I remember even if you don't.
Why do you remember?
Ta-da! There's no mistake that tote bag is a limited item. So don't you think it's impossible? Using one tote bag in both the conference room and the music venue at the same time? It's blatantly obvious that that's impossible. Don't you think? That's why that video isn't fabricated, and I'm not the killer. So you'll forgive me, right?
Taking your stubbornness this far.
She has a point, though.
Then you're gonna forgive me? I won't stop until you forgive me!
Well, not really. Long time no see. Well, not really. It's time for the third Panic Talk action. This is probably going to be my last job during a class trial. Please humor me while I taint your ears one last time. Starting from this PTA, the reload and ammo features will be added. Fuck! You will no longer be able to make do with just the left mouse button. Below the tempo marker in the lower portion of the screen, the number of bullets are displayed. From this point on, you'll need one bullet to destroy one remark. When you're out of bullets, you won't be able to destroy the remarks no matter how much you mash the left mouse button. Monokuma said buy one, get one free. Fuck, you're right, yeah. And he made fun of Hajime. Or no, Hajime made fun of Monokuma, so that made him feel sick. Yeah, no, but still Meekin. Damn it. You load refresher bullets. Just like locking on, press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Match the tempo marker either by pressing the tab key, the number of bullets. We don't need this. This is exactly like the last game. You should be able to find it beyond this point what you and I both yearn for. True despair. Well then, good luck and have fun. I don't yearn for despair.
I'll keep explaining it until you forgive me! That bag is a limited item!
I mean, she basically gave herself up when she pointed.
That's why that crime was impossible for anyone to pull off.
Your defense can't be that it's impossible for anyone to pull off because literally it happened. Also, you know the video.
This chick, has she lost it?
How do you know anything going on in the video?
Will you forgive me? You'll forgive me, right? Isn't that right? You're obviously gonna forgive me, right?
At this rate, we're not getting anywhere. I gotta do something to end this. I gotta do something so I can make her admit it. Alright, here we go.
You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Why only me? Please, draw on me.
Please draw on me.
Can you forgive me already? Forgive me! Forgive me! Please, draw on me. Do you understand? Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. Can you forgive me already? I'll do anything you want. You're done for!
Wait, I'm done for?
Forgive me! Forgive me! Why only me? You still haven't forgiven me? I'll do anything you want. Please, draw on me. There's only one bag.
Wait, what?
It's possible to use it in two places at the same
Bonus
time.
theater prize. Oh. Theater bonus prize is probably what it is. I don't like that they could be either way.
There's only one bag. It's
Theater
impossible to use
bonus
it in two
prize.
places at the same
This is the end.
Okay.
Monokuma mentioned this earlier.
Meat on the bone. When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes.
Whoever bought that bag should have received another one as a bonus prize. Which means it's not impossible to use that bag in two separate places. So please, just stop making desperate excuses.
Why? Why can't you forgive me? Why?
I mean, I forgive you. Like I said already, Hiyoko is a fucking bitch.
It seems her desperate struggle is finally coming to an end.
Why does everybody always hate me? You should just forgive me already!
Nikon, it's already over. After I go over your crime from the beginning and show that you have no arguments left, please just admit it already. In the end, at least let me believe in you.
Damn, that's deep. What I saw on the monitor. What did the killer do after the broadcast? No, wait. Nope, that wallpaper's still there. The body was hidden before. Now it's not. The small clue that the killer left. No. Turning the switch on the surveillance camera. Put it back to normal after destroying it. How was the real locked room created with the glue? Oh, is this comic just super short? Nice. What did the killer do after the broadcast? Okay. The small clue that the killer left is this piece of paper thing. Put it back to normal after destroying it.
everything that happened.
Wow, that
in
was a
this
really
case.
short comic, The Dream.
The key to this incident is the surveillance camera video that only I saw. That's why I'm going to start with that to unravel the knots of this crime. When I went to the hospital with Nikon this morning, I noticed a specific thing in the lobby. The incoming signal light on the surveillance monitor was blinking ahead of the scheduled time. When I switched on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a person wearing a hospital gown and a bag on their head about to hang themselves right at that moment. That surveillance camera unit was designed for two-way communication with the hospital and the music video. That's why I thought the signal originated from the music video, so I immediately headed over there. But that was the killer's trap. In truth, that video was recorded in a different place. The killer brought the music venue camera the night before and made their preparations in advance. And then, they filmed that video in the hospital conference room.
Man. This is the first time the killer was someone I didn't want it to be. Or like I felt bad about before we even like got to the thing.
When in fact, the crime had already been committed by then. The person in the footage wearing the bag was actually the killer acting as a fake. I didn't know that, so I went to the music venue and found the hanged body wearing a bag on its head. Seeing the body before me, I panicked and rushed out of there to get the rest of you guys. But that was also part of the killer's trap. After cleaning the conference room, the killer was likely watching the music venue from outside. And, as if they were switching places with me, they went inside the music venue and began working on their last trick.
I mean, I felt sympathetic with Mondo too, but I wasn't like, wow, I really hope Mondo doesn't die. I didn't care. I felt sympathy for Mondo after the murder took place, or after I figured out it was him, but not before.
Revealing Kyoko's body. When I first arrived and saw the hanged body, I didn't notice anything strange about that pillar. I didn't expect it to be slightly larger from the wallpaper, or have Hyoko's body hidden inside. Next, the killer destroyed the surveillance camera that was used in the conference room. After destroying it, they mixed it with what was left of the surveillance monitor found at the crime scene. The surveillance camera the killer used was originally brought from the music video, but when they brought it, they made sure to destroy its monitor beforehand. They wanted to hide the fact that the camera wasn't at the crime scene. In the end, the killer transformed the crime scene into a closed room. They broke one of the drumsticks from the storage room and placed it near the music venue's entrance. However, they did this to mislead us into believing that the music venue was locked from the inside. In actuality, the reason the music venue became a closed room was because of the glue. The killer sealed the door with glue and intentionally created a closed room that could be forced open. With that, the killer finished tampering with the crime scene and met up with Fuyuhiko and me. They helped us force open the music venue door, despite the fact that they personally sealed it. And they made us discover not just Ibuki's body, but Hyoko's suddenly present body as well. At the time, they pretended to be surprised, but inside, they were probably relieved that their plan worked out. Isn't that right, Mikon? This crime was orchestrated by you, wasn't it?
Aw, man.
Whoa! Now she's laughing?
It's been such a long time. This feeling, I know it well. Like the floor is collapsing, like the sky is falling down upon you. This feeling of despair!
Excuse me?
Mikon, You... What has happened to you?
Whoa there! Before that, a moment of your time.
Did we still manage the B? Yeah, we still managed the B. Is she one of the Despair girls? Oh.
It seems your arguments have reached a conclusion, so let's proceed to our regularly scheduled voting time. Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the blackened?
Meekin's
Will
O-face.
you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Let's go!
Oh, so we're 2 for 3 on class trials now? For this one, I actually called both the murdered, the victim, and the murderer. So that was a bonus round.
Well now.
Maybe obvious at this point.
Correct.
You got it right once again. That's like 3 in a row. That's right, the true identifying of the horrifying blackened who killed 2 girls was Meekin.
Damn it.
You gotta be shitting me. Are you saying Meekin, the one who nursed us back to health, was the one who killed them?
I won't forgive you.
Don't mess around with me, Meekin. Did you lie to us all along? Were you planning to kill them from the start while you were nursing them?
Hey!
Don't just laugh. Say something. This is going nowhere.
What's going on?
This chick.
Hey.
This is nothing like Pecos. She's actually gone mental. There's nothing we can do. She's no longer the same person. She's no longer the Meekin we knew. Huh?
Hey.
Based on my predictions, she might have caught it too. She probably had the despair disease, which was the motive for this case.
What?
Meekin too, you say? No shit.
I
know because I was looking at Meekin for so long, she was the one taking care of me, after all. My conscience kept drifting, but even so, when I did catch a glimpse of her, her expression was full of despair. Despair so devoid of hope that not even a single fragment of it remained. Hold on, did you say Meekin also had the despair disease? Then that means she was...
What?
Hajime, has something crossed your mind? My body's heavy. No, not just heavy, it's somewhat soft and really hot. It's hot. That's right, Meekin felt really hot at that time. Now that I think about it, that must have been a high fever, just like what Ibuki and Akane had.
It cannot be.
And because of that disease, Meekin was...
Perhaps...
The symptoms that she surely felt must have been deserving of the name despair disease. Losing all hope and harboring despair for all hope. Because of the despair disease, she was likely overcome with the despair.
See?
That's the reason why she can still laugh in such a hopeless situation.
Jeez.
Which means the Meekin standing before us is no longer the ultimate nurse. She's a completely different person now that she's infected by the despair disease.
Isn't that right?
She's a human who deserves to be called the ultimate despair. Ultimate despair? Okay. That's the reason why I cannot forgive this. I mean, killing someone for the sake of despair instead of for the sake of hope.
Possible.
There's no way I can forgive that.
Oh?
For the sake of despair? That's completely wrong.
Huh?
Wrong. Wrong? What's wrong?
What I did was for the sake of my beloved.
Huh?
Wait, what? I would have thought it was for revenge.
Huh?
Who are you talking about? If only they were still alive, they'd be so happy. I know. She's talking about Junko, right? That's thumbnail.
Was the only one. That's right. The only one who...
That is absolutely thumbnail.
of my existence. They forgave me and accepted me. They gave me value. And they loved me. I loved them with all my heart, and they returned it in full. This is my reciprocation.
Is it Junko? I understand that I've done something unforgivable. But you know, to transcend all that is truly
It's love.
what love is all about.
Hey,
I don't understand what you're saying. You don't understand? Is it because you don't have anyone to love? Is it because you're also someone who isn't accepted by anyone? What a pity, I feel sorry for you.
Well,
Even if I say this, I'm sure nobody here would understand, but love is a wonderful thing. This feeling of freedom where you can no longer care about anything. My beloved and I are the only ones within that thin veil, and I'm just looking out through it. That's why, as long as I'm on the inside, no matter how much they tease me, splash me with water, kick me, it's like nothing matters. I could just die. That's how little it matters. Who cares about hope or despair? It's love, only love.
could it be?
Nagato, is this really the despair disease you were talking about?
this is...
It seems that I was wrong. Not only was she affected by despair, you were half right. It's right to say that this is all thanks to that disease. Because thanks to that disease, I was able to remember my beloved. Remember? Apparently, that's what my symptom was. What a wonderful symptom. Which means you had the remembering disease? Oh, because she's clumsy and always forgets stuff. That means she would remember all of the stuff from the last 2 years. But if that means she remembered something and ended up like this, are you saying you were like this from the start? Were you like this before you even came to the island? Don't get so angry. Well, first of all, the reason I became like this wasn't my fault. It was all your fault, you know? Because it's not like I'm entirely responsible for turning out like this. I'm the person I am today because of many human relationships. So it's everyone's fault that I turned out like this, you see? Even so, the current me was most strongly influenced by my beloved's existence. And it was my beloved who created the me that everyone can't forgive. But my beloved still forgives me and still accepts me. That is the key difference between all of you and my beloved.
Don't fuck with me!
Like I said, who the fuck are you talking about? Are you saying this Meekin? She's the real Meekin? Meekin, please answer me. Did you really remember? You ended up like this all because you remembered. There's no way I can believe that. There's no way the person you are right now is the real Meekin. You still doubt me? Then to prove I remember, I'll tell you all something nice. It's about the World Ender organization that you all were worrying about.
You serious?
No, I just remembered, that's all. I knew about it all along, how the horrifying organization known as World Ender is also the organization known as Future Foundation. Wait, what? Future Foundation? Future. That's right, the symbol on the ancient ruins door. That's right. It was the Japanese word for future. Just what is the Future Foundation? What are they planning? They're the same as World Ender? That... As the name suggests, the organization is the World Ender. The Future Foundation is trying to end our world. To put it simply, they're trying to claim the world for themselves.
This is bad.
What the heck? This isn't a comic book, you know. Hey, what's up, Adam? As part of their plan to end the world, the Future Foundation brought us to this island. Isn't that right, Manami? I knew it. Manami and Monokuma, they're both members of that crazy organization, aren't they? Manami and I aren't members.
I am Monokuma!
My existence is entirely my own.
Hey,
Don't laugh. Hey, Meekin, if you really do remember, then you already know, right? You know the true identity of the traitor hiding among us. Hey, what's up, Order? Of course I know that. Let's see, the future Foundation lackey that's hiding among you all is...
Oh?
Oh well, no one really cares about that, don't you think? No! We all care about that!
Of course not!
Aw, hell no. You'll find out eventually, so there's no need to be so impatient. Probably when that countdown ends. Countdown? You even know about that?
Oh?
I don't know anything. Huh? I have a feeling that's what it is, but who cares about that, you know? I'm drowning in so much love from the bottom of my heart, I just don't care about anyone or anything.
That is...
Mikan, is this really you? We've already said that like 7 times. I won't believe it. There's no way I can believe you were like this all along. Because if that's true, then who's the person we've been spending time with up until now? The past. Past? That person, she didn't exist in the beginning. It's because everyone bullied her in the last 2 years while she was in school. She broke down, like Hiyoko. She's just my past self who lost her school memories. You guys considered that thing a friend.
Oh?
That doesn't make me happy at all, it just fills me with despair. You guys accepted my past self, but not my present self. That's... well, that applies to you all as well. Memories of people, memories of events, whatever memory it is, losing memories are...
Do you understand?
like losing your personal identity. Memory is the most important component in building a person, don't you think? Losing our memories makes us shadows of the past. Don't you think?
Hey.
I don't know what you're trying to say, but in the end, it always leads back to that story about our stolen school lives.
Hey, hey.
So it was true all along, our memories were taken away. Hey, what's up, Slayer?
Damn it.
If it wasn't true, wouldn't we be suffering this much? We wouldn't be suffering this much. Well, why don't you just take your sweet time and remember at your own pace?
Oh?
Oh, Monokuma, is it alright for you to start now?
Yes, indeed.
Punishment time? Damn it, why? Mikan, why does it have to end like this? This is too pointless. This is too much.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
For the ultimate nurse, Mikan.
So it's over. It's really... Now I can go to my beloved, who always forgives me. I can finally see them. Please forgive me, the one who's going to die with the hope of finally seeing you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
We don't know for sure who the beloved is, but I'm assuming it's Junko. Because Junko gave the Despair kids some hope in Ultra Despair Girls. What is happening? How would she be able to hold on to this? It's finished. Is it really finished? The killer who killed Ibuki and Hiyoko was Mikan. And she's been executed. She apparently committed her crime because she was afflicted by the despair disease. So what? What's finished? Yeah, that was a rather underwhelming execution, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Nobody wanted it to end this way.
Let me ask.
Who was that Mikan from earlier? Was that her true form, or is that itself a symptom of the despair disease?
Damn it.
Doesn't matter either way. If she ended up like that just from remembering, then all along Mika was never worth being a symbol of hope.
But
Even if her words were influenced by the despair disease, if the disease turned her into that, if she lost herself to a simple disease, she was definitely unworthy of being a symbol of hope. She said that. You said that twice. Stop talking.
isn't that right?
So let's just move on. Come on, let's take all this despair and change it into hope.
Please wait!
That's impossible. I mean, I thought we were friends this whole time, but even so. See you, Pokeawemer. Like a house of cards collapsing in an instant. In the end, our friend we thought we knew ended up showing us a completely different side of herself. Then she vanished from our sight, leaving behind only her malice towards us. And now there's no way we can just move on or try to have a clear-cut attitude about these feelings. That's clearly impossible.
Damn it!
It would have been so much easier if she was just the traitor, too.
Wrong.
Too bad that's not the case. Mikan was not the traitor.
Come on.
The traitor is still alive as proof. See how fine Monami looks right now. I'm not fine at all. But if the traitor died, you wouldn't be this calm, right? I mean, you're both pawns of the Future Foundation, so you guys are like two hearts beating as one, right?
You fiend.
What does that make you, fiend? You did say that you're different than Monami.
Phew!
Who cares about who I am? More important, I'm tired. The drama just kept going and going, and I didn't even have a time to eat my black bean right-eyed during the break. Wait, what? Your right eye is made out of black beans? Wait, now is not the time to focus on that. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
You know, isn't it said that life has its ups and downs? It's fun because downs come after ups, but if life was full of downs, wouldn't it get boring? So in order to help you guys feel better, I've prepared a special event. Special event? Head over to the First Island's beach. An old friend will be waiting there. Old friend? It's Nekomaru. Could it be Nekomaru?
Hey!
Is it? It is, isn't it? Nekomaru was safe after all? Safe? How should I say this? I knew it. I knew that crazy bastard Nekomaru would come back to us in one piece. Awesome, we're starting to see the light of hope. The light of hope? Am I happy? I am happy Nekomaru is returning to us, but I...
So just as
3 of our friends just died, so I honestly cannot be happy. Miss Sonia.
However,
Even so, I am still happy. If Nekomaru is safe, I am truly happy.
Fine.
If you are happy, you should honestly greet him with open arms. Perhaps those who have been taken from us would do the same if they still lived. Supreme Overlord of who gives a shit. That line doesn't suit you at all.
Silence.
I shall crush you into dust. Ibuki Hyoko Mikan, can you hear us? If you are unhappy, I apologize. However, please forgive me for right now. I want to warmly welcome Nekomaru when he returns to us. You don't have to worry, Sonia. I'm sure your feelings are reaching them.
right?
Well, let's all greet Nekomaru. Let's make it grand, even for those who have died. Oh god. What the heck? Do I still have the after effects of that disease? I don't get this at all. Kane.
Alright!
Let's go! Yeah, you're right. See you when Nekomaru's dead. Nekomaru's coming back. When we heard that, we were unable to contain our excitement as we jumped into the elevator.
Uh-oh.
They just ran off without listening to what I had to say.
Unbelievable.
They're so impatient. Didn't they learn to stick around until others have finished talking? What does that mean?
Hey!
You're plotting something again, aren't you?
No way.
I'm not plotting anything. I was just trying to properly explain everything to them. Including Nekomaru's body. Nekomaru's body? It's their fault for not sticking around until I finish talking. So if something happens because of that, I bear no responsibility. What did you do to Nekomaru?
What's this?
What did I do? I just saved him, that's all. I mean, if I didn't do that, there's no way I could have saved someone who was close to death. So it just couldn't be helped. As soon as we exited the elevator, we started running. Hurry to the beach on the first island.
All right.
Let's haul ass. Even though our minds were completely exhausted, strangely enough, our bodies felt light. Without stopping for anything, we kept right on running towards the beach on the first island. Where in the world is Nekomaru?
Hey,
Nekomaru, show yourself.
Listen,
We have come to pick you up. Please hurry and come out of hiding. We raised our voices. We looked around the area. We raised our voices again. We looked around the area again. And so on and so forth. We kept looking for him. But,
Hey,
what the hell, man? He's nowhere to be found.
damn it.
Could it be? Did we get false info from Monokuma again? And that's when it happened. We heard a familiar voice echo throughout the beach.
What happened? Were y'all looking for me?
could it be?
That voice. With high hopes in our hearts, we turned toward the direction of the voice. And then we saw something truly unbelievable. That's not good. Those reactions aren't good.
Huh? What the?
Yo, I've kept you waiting. Hey, what's going on? Perhaps you don't remember my face since we haven't seen each other in a while.
Oh no.
That's pretty sad, you know? That's too much!
Who are you?
Huh? You too? What's going on? If you're messing with me, I'll stop doing it to you.
Nekomaru? Haven't you noticed it yourself?
What do you mean, noticed?
Turn around! Turn the camera around! We're not looking at the people we want to look at!
Oh, you mean this body? This is nothing!
What the fuck?
Nekomaru Nidai! I've been reborn in the rivers of hell!
Okay. He's a robot now. It's Nekomaru. Dude, that's a dope name. I like that. Chapter 3, Trapped by the Ocean's Scent. And that's the end of down to 9 surviving students. That's probably towards the end of the stream, I would guess, right? You obtained a nurse present. Or nurse apron, fuck. I would like to save. We were hoping things would progress smoothly. That's right, a common ordinary progression would have been just fine. Like, for example, the enemy's lair crumbling right after you defeat the final boss, or your dead friend suddenly reappearing. We believe it's a bomb slayer, yes. It would have been just fine if things had progressed like that. That's the kind of old-school progression we were hoping for. And yes, it is 9 students, Bullet. Remember how we said 10 at the beginning, or 10 at the beginning before someone got executed, and then it's 9 after that. Not this unreasonable turn of events.
The name's Nekomaru Nidai! I've been...
Nekomaru? Is that you?
Fuck yeah!
No matter how you look at it, I'm still me!
No matter how we look at it, this isn't you at all.
Yeah, it is. He's just an android now.
Jeez.
You guys are a strange lot. You all have such big, wide eyes. Or perhaps you've all fallen in love with this metallic body of mine. I already know what you want to say just by looking in your eyes. Then again, I am a former team manager. What happened? You look like you've seen a ghost or something. Hey man, don't go scaring Miss Sonia with that strange-ass mask. As he raised his stammering voice, Kazuchi grabbed on Nekomaru's head and...
I already know!
Come on, take it off. Ow. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey, hey!
Why won't it come off? Wait, are you freaking kidding me? It's not just for show. It's not just for show. It's pure electricity. I've been reborn as pure electricity. Get it? Because he used to have all the electricity by his eyebrows anyway, and now he doesn't have it anymore because it's powering his body. Akane's devastated because she loses her human partner. If you're seriously Nekomaru,
Damn it.
that's my fault, right? You ended up getting a body like that, and it's all my fault, right?
Sorry.
Nekomaru, I don't know how to apologize for this. Don't worry about it. A lot of stuff happens when you're alive.
You serious?
You're too upbeat. Is this really okay? If you keep sweating the small stuff, you're going to end up getting more gray hairs.
Hey, hey.
Commenting on every little thing he does is a waste of time. But you're really Nekomaru, right? You came back for us, right? That's right, I've been resurrected from the depths of hell in shining silver. How are you even okay with that? It doesn't even compare to my eye patch. How can you accept that body? It's better to just be alive. It's better to just be alive. Hey, don't you agree? If I'm alive, I can still talk to you all. If I'm alive, I can still fight.
Show some spirit!
It doesn't matter what happens to my body, not one bit.
Amazing!
You're amazing. Nekomaru is brimming with hope. It's better to just be alive. I do understand what Nekomaru is saying, but no matter how he makes sense of this, it's just too weird. This isn't a novel or a movie, this is reality. Can something this unexplainable really be allowed to happen? No, instead, why did this happen? Anyway, I'm glad that's fine, right? Right, Nekomaru definitely came back to us.
What's this?
My, am I interrupting your touching reunion? Why is Nekomaru a robot?
Hey!
Unfortunately, it was truly difficult to save Nekomaru from the jaws of death. But they don't call me Psycho-Pop Magician for nothing.
Oh my goodness! Such a wonderful before and after has occurred.
It appears to be a little too dramatic. Thanks to that, I'm getting stabbed by all these envious stares.
Hey, hey!
If you're really a robot, what's going on with your thought process? Is that a program too? Then what happened to the other stuff, like your self-awareness and... How many times do I have to tell you that it doesn't matter? No matter what shape or form I take, I am Nekomaru Nidai. Is he going to power through the rest of his life with his new abilities? That kind of reaction, it looks like you really are self-aware. That means this technology is insane. I've never seen or heard of anything like this before. Soda is now actually in love with Nekomaru and is gonna fight Akane for the love. What the commoner considers advanced is not much of an advancement. If you think advancements exist in colleges and laboratories, that's a huge misunderstanding. The real advancements exist in the place where you can pass on that talent.
Hey, hey!
And you're saying that's you? Were you really that amazing?
You.
Stop admiring him. You stupid stuffed toy, don't go screwing with people's bodies like that.
What?
Hold on, if you harm Monokuma, you're going to... You intend to defy me yet again? You're quite the barbarian.
Disappear!
This time, you will definitely fall prey to my Monokuma bazooka. What are you doing? Akane, can you fucking stop? Once again, the world shook and turned stark white. As if the surrounding environment and all sound was blown away by the impact, turning everything completely white. And with that whiteness, I heard that voice yet again.
Nekomaru!
Wow, deja vu. Akane, can you stop being dumb?
That didn't faze me at all!
Oh, now he's a fucking robot, though.
Check it out! I'm intact! I have no injuries at all!
Hey, hey!
Are you fucking serious? He took that blast and doesn't even have a single scratch. Yeah. Akane has the spirit of Sakura, but not the strength. Awesome, he's seriously a real robot. Can you let me disassemble you? Can you let me disassemble you and show you your insides?
No, thank you!
If I get disassembled, I'll end up dying.
By the way,
I suppose I should fill you in. Even though he's a robot now, if Nekomaru was killed, it's still going to count as murder, okay? Of course, it's possible that Nekomaru might kill someone instead. Don't say such foolish things that will never happen. Well, with that in mind, you guys enjoy the killing school trip together.
Let's get along.
Once again, I hope we can all get along.
It's impossible.
It's gonna be a while before I can mentally process this. Will Nekomaru never return to his original form? If that's the case, it is a burden for Nekomaru. It's not like I came back as a monster, I'm just a robot now, you know? Yeah, Nekomaru doesn't seem to give a fuck, everyone else does. I'm sorry, I can't really see a difference. We'll just consider this a little promotion. By making a robot one of the main characters, a genuine mystery is transformed into a sci-fi mystery. And the hard-boiled is transformed into cyberpunk. You're totally destroying the genes, or the genres. Hey, what's up, Q8000? Oh well, who cares? As long as it's fun, it's totally fine. As I listened to Monokuma's boisterous laugh, once again I was forced to accept. This island is not the day-to-day world I know. It's a mad world where the strange is accepted as normal. Mad world. Because causes, reasoning, circumstances, foreshadowing, these things don't apply here at all. That's what it means to live in a mad world. Anyway, there's quite a bit of foreshadowing, I believe. Do the ultimate robots dream of clockwork? The next morning, we gathered at the hotel restaurant like we always do. Well, I was looking for a place to end the stream, but the game's just not going to give it to me that easy, huh? The food today was awesome as usual. As always, you sure do eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you. It's impossible not to worry about it. No matter what, this feels really strange. It's not something I'll get used to easily.
Hey.
Anyway, what are you gonna do, Nekomaru? Nekomaru, you're used to him already? What am I going to do? For food, do you need, like, oil?
Hey.
Regular? Premium?
Well...
Nah, he doesn't need oil, since he's pure electricity. Maybe he's battery-powered or something. I can totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off them. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite.
Alright!
Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know. No means no. What, so you're here too?
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. However, I just wanted to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Meekin called her beloved, I can't help but thinking about that and it won't get out of my head.
What?
Am I just a coward for worrying about that?
Let me
It crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it, they're dead already. She's basically confirming that they're dead.
This, too.
It was as if she was speaking to an entity that does not exist in this world. Then there's nothing to worry about.
Fine.
More importantly, we should be thinking about the future Foundation, our enemy. I don't know if they're our enemy. If that fearsome organization, also known also as World Ender, is truly responsible for our imprisonment, then investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority. The Future Foundation. That word, future. Does it have anything to do with that ancient ruin? I mean, there's no doubt that the symbol on the door to the ancient ruin was the Japanese word for future. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient ruins again later.
However...
The more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this? They went into a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years' worth of memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy. For reasons that are also unknown. Future Foundation, World Ender, ha.
Impossible!
There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe in something so unrealistic.
Hey!
You're one to talk. But what we should be most concerned about as it relates to Future Foundation
Isn't that right?
is the traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us.
Hey.
I wonder who it is. The ancient ruins are probably the exit to this place. The true identity of the outsider hiding among us and trying to ensnare us.
I won't be
Nagato's obviously the most suspicious, though. What if we consider that the traitor is already dead? Even a childish organization blathering about ending the world wouldn't accept someone like me.
Man.
Nobody wants a worthless human like me to join their group. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
You think so?
And that's the reason why you're not the traitor? I don't understand your theory at all.
Huh?
Then who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
I nominate Hajime. Huh?
Wow.
Isn't it normal to doubt the most unlikely candidate?
Hey.
Not just that, you're the only one here who still doesn't know what the ultimate talent you possess. If we're basing this on an outsider hiding among our group of ultimates, Hajime should be doubted right away. Then Hajime is the traitor? Of course not. What are you even saying? You shouldn't raise your voice like that. We might become even more suspicious of you, you know? This is obviously your fault.
Settle down.
Don't you think fighting with ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap? That might be true, but... Alright, I'll handle this. Just leave this matter to me. What do you mean? To eliminate this tense atmosphere, allow me to present to you my new function that I discovered last night. New function? Don't tell me, is it flight? Can you fly?
No!
It's not a conventional function like that, it's far more practical and novel. Now then, let's go. Behold. Nekomaru is crying.
No!
Hardly, I'm not crying. My right eye dispenses cola. And my left eye dispenses Roboyus tea.
Behold!
Are you kidding me?
What are you, a soda fountain?
Damn it.
I know we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do.
Don't fuck
But what the hell was Monokuma thinking, giving you a function like that?
You're so evil.
That guy, he's definitely fooling around. Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies. I too was modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels. In before someone tells her to get fucking lost. But don't be depressed, you'll get used to it. It's surprising how quickly you'll get used to it.
I'll pick you up.
Don't go butting in our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kick you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit. That's an extremely violent thing to say to someone. You showing up at a time like this means... Did you come to tell us that you defeated another Mono Beast?
Yippee-ki-yay!
You're correct. Once again, you can visit a new island, so please take this opportunity to get along with everyone. I ain't going, what a drag. Even if we go to the new island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
You are right.
Rather, I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to a new island. So it might be best if we do not go. I don't know what you're planning, Fiend, but we're not going to fall for it. That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Lame.
How annoying. Just stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys to you, little sis. What are you doing? You're acting like we're allies or something.
Didn't I tell you to stay back?
I don't know. What is this spell?
This technique, it's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
What?
Well now.
Now that I've mopped up the annoying one,
special
Okay,
cleaning
since you guys are feeling
service.
down to the dumps, I'll make you guys so excited your noses will bleed. Delicious. Ah, there you go. Compared to the earlier investigations, I prepared a special treat that's completely different than before. Treat?
Nice!
Oh, you took the bait? I guess it's true. If you want to get a shut-in out of the room, carrots work the best. Who the fuck cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the treat is. It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do. Just don't spray it on me. I prepared a bunch of stuff you might find interesting in the new island. Such as clues about the Future Foundation.
Huh?
Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You serious? No.
And also your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy. Huh? So do your best to explore. Take care.
Hey.
What should we do?
You know.
Our only option is to go, obviously. We might be able to go home if we have ship parts.
Yep.
I plan to go too if there are clues about the Future Foundation. We need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. It's a chance for you to clear any suspicions, right? Damn it. What suspicions? I don't think anyone here doubts me.
What?
I see. But if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. The reasons Hope's Peak Academy chose me. The talent I possess. These things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it. It seems you've prepared yourselves for the worst. That means we're gonna go, right? If everyone is going, I shall accompany you as well. But there's also a possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step. I can't stop thinking about that ancient ruin that might hold clues about Future Foundation. But we should start exploring the new island. Okay, I think did everyone leave to go exploring? Who do I think will die next? Well, let's see. Who's left? Nekomaru's now got the robot in his profile. Dead, 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 dead. So this bottom row is all dead. You're dead. You're dead. Who do I think's next? Soda by Akane, says Tony. No, I don't think so. Don't forget to buy skills. I will do that next part, where we will probably forget about it. We're about to end the stream, but if I'm going to leave off with a prediction of who I think dies next, it's either Fuyuhiko or Gundam. And I'm leaning more towards Gundam. Gundam's the next victim. And then we're going to save. And this is going to be the end of the stream, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed. I thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate you guys all in the chat. We were very active today during the class trial, and that was dope. That's about all I got for the outro, really. Considering I'm going to edit in the outro from here on out, because this is like a 4-hour video, so I'm not going to upload all 4 hours in one video. Thanks for the dank streams. Thank you guys for being here. I'm going to get off now. And then I'm going to end the stream. Hey-o! Anyway. Alright, you guys. Have a good one, everybody. And I will see you back here on Thursday. Which is 2 days from now. Is it technically 2 days from now? Well, I guess it's technically Wednesday, because it's midnight. Alright, everybody. Peace out. Clear on everything, we assume. Everyone on Earth is very nice, so they'll be very helpful, yes. They'll let you roll everything up with a smile, yes, possibly also a wave. Anyway, let's go home for now. Royal Rainbow! This is really cool. I like this graphic.